SH appreciates art. In this episode, we take you through some of the notable past projects. I have a maze on my forehead to represent how I feel my brain is a maze of thoughts and emotions. Express ourselves through our art.
The projects you see here are made by students who have spent hours creating something from scratch. They use their imagination to create fascinating masterpieces.
And had the secondary fives hunt for mural.
On this mural, we see a man in different colors and in different saturations.
I'm Melissa Zabran, and you're watching SHTV. Welcome to SHTV. I'm your host, Melissa Zabran. Art shows a different side of students. To begin this episode, let's look at some notable past projects.
Art is an incredibly important mode of expression. As they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. You can communicate an incredibly complex and moving message, sometimes with the simplest kind of art. Here's the secondary threes describing their personalized swords made in art class.
So this one is my sword, the blue and the gray one. I painted it this color because it's my favorite color. And my sword has 3 blades, unlike a normal one, because I think I'm very different from others.
I picked these LEDs for my sword because I wanted to make them look different from everyone else's, so that's why I bought these.
This sword helped me express myself and bring my ideas to life.
Hello everybody, this is my sword. I like it very much because on it has things that represent me, like my initials and my birthday in Armenian letters.
Art makes it easy to send a message or get a point across where nothing else such as writing or speaking on the topic would work. Here's an example of the masks the secondary fours made and how it let them express themselves and their identity.
This mask is a really good representation of me. I have a maze on my forehead to represent how I feel my brain is a maze of thoughts and emotions, and then buttons on my cheek that are bound together because I feel like I'm good at solving problems and bringing things together. I have a pencil on my mouth because I prefer writing to speaking, and then a broken CD on my other cheek because I feel like music really shapes who I am. So yeah.
I have film here because I want to have a career in the film industry when I grow up. And I have the Ararat mountain because my country has a really big impact on my identity. Then I have fire because every time I'm passionate about something, I have fire in my eyes and I try to work as hard for it as I can so I can succeed. Then I have flowers and leaves because I love the nature and I love going out.
So the mask represents my identity. Let's take the spikes around my eyes for instance. They represent how I see different aspects of life throughout multiple things. Teachers, videos, lessons, school lessons, or even other things.
Art gives us meaning and helps us understand our world. It also improves the quality of our lives. Art helps us emotionally, psychologically, and even helps to shape individual and collective personalities. But most importantly, art plays a big role in self-expression, like the examples shown.
Because I feel like my mind is a maze. There's It
could be videos, lessons, teachers.
You have 30 seconds to draw. How do you imagine yourself in the future? Okay. 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what did you draw?
I drew myself as a vet helping a poor cat, like checking the heartbeat of the cat.
What can you do to help you achieve that goal?
Something I can do to help me become a vet is study hard and be successful in my school years.
Thank you.
In this next piece,
we're going to show you how art can make you more relaxed and help take your mind off of things.
Art is works that are created by artists with their imaginations and skills that express their important ideas or feelings. For example, an artist who keeps their feelings and emotions to themselves will most likely show it in a painting. This is why a lot of people don't understand the meaning of art, because it can be really personal to the artist. Before written records were established, the beginnings of art history can be found in the prehistoric past. The Old Stone Age, also known as the Paleolithic period, is when the earliest artifacts were created. These include rock carvings, engravings, pictorial images, sculptures, and stone arrangements.
We think that arts can be fun for two specific reasons. You can use all your imagination while creating an arts piece, and that arts can be anything, so no matter what you do, you can't mess up.
There are in total 7 elements of art that are considered art as a whole. The 7 elements are line, color, value, shape, form, space, and texture. And that is why art is fun. It's amusing to people because it can be anything. If, for example, you mess something up, it is considered art because it doesn't really matter what's on the canvas or sculpture, such as carvings, ceramics, figurines, molds, relief sculptures, etc. Because whatever you see in an art project is someone's emotions that the artist showed on their work of art. You can be creative with it however you want, and no one will tell you what to do because it is what you feel inside you. You're the only one that actually understands your own art piece. When I say art can be anything, I'm serious. You can actually stick random objects together and it is considered art. Only if it actually has meaning, of course. Like I mentioned before, art can be on a canvas and it can be sculpture. But other than that, it's way more. And that is why art is fun.
In arts, it is all based on your imagination and creativity. You can express your emotions and thoughts in an arts piece, whether they're positive or negative. Imagination is used in a lot of different fields of arts like filmmaking, literature, poetry, acting, and so on. That is why using your own creativity in an arts piece can be fun, because you can create something unique only to yourself. In life, you're used to following other steps and only doing as you're told. That's not the case for arts, because by using your originality, you can create whatever you want and make it as unique as possible.
Where do you see yourself in a few years? Seconds. All right. Thank you so much. What are you trying to draw here?
This is what I'm drawing, like a house. So I really am looking forward to doing
an architect, and what can you do to help you achieve that goal?
Well, by studying and also listening to the teachers.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Once again, we'd like to show you how art is interesting. We sat down with art teacher Julita Lalian so she can give us a drawing tutorial.
Welcome to the world of imagination. Welcome to arts.
Here I'm going to show you how to do layering with coloring pencils. It's not the way you've learned when you were in kindergarten, obviously. It's a different technique. So we need to do 5 times. So you start with the yellow, you go horizontally, and then you change your color. You do the layering right in the middle. So when you do the layering with blue and yellow, what happens? You get green in between them, in between the two colors. And then you change the direction. So I did horizontally, now I'm going to do it vertically. So I do this, and then I change the color. So what's so important very important to do, is to turn roundly the edge of your crayon, and then after that you do diagonally from right to left. Oh, I went too much in the bottom here. Okay, and then you do the other side from left to right. I turn my crayon regularly the edge so that it's used up evenly. It's very important to incline the crayon so that you won't have lines and you have something smooth. So what you shouldn't do is not to press too hard, and you finish it with horizontally this time. So you start with horizontally and you finish horizontally. There we go. And then you finish it up with the blue. So now you have a nice and smooth finish. That's it.
Here are some reasons why other students find art fun.
Art is really fun because you can express your feelings through the art you make.
Art is fun because there's no limit to your creativity.
Art is fun because you can express what you feel on a piece of paper.
Because it makes you more creative.
The projects you see here are made by students who have spent hours creating something from scratch. They use their imagination to create fascinating masterpieces.
Art is different from other subjects because we're not expected to create something perfect.
Where do you see yourself in a few years? All right. So what are you trying to show us?
I drew a university because I see myself studying in university in the future.
And how can you? What can you do to achieve that goal?
I can work hard and keep up with my work, study well, and manage my time correctly.
Thank you.
Now it's time for the Secondary 5 Final Showdown. Recently, we took the Secondary 5s downtown where they participated in an artistic scavenger hunt.
In this challenge, the students will be given index cards, 100 index cards, and the challenge is to build the tallest tower in 20 minutes only by folding or cutting the paper. Well, 5A, you guys won. That was amazing.
Hi Secondary 5 students! I am here on one of the most important streets in Montreal, Boulevard Saint-Laurent, in front of two of the most beautiful murals right there. Your challenge is, from where you are right now, to find and record as many murals similar to the ones in back of me and report back to the finish line when the 30 minutes are done.
Here are some examples of the murals today's challenges should be encountering.
are at the starting point. Secondary 5s, get ready to go now.
So we found a mural, and there's a bear on top of I think it's a bike. Yeah.
Alright, so here we see a flower filled with divine things like smoke and an arm and everything like that, and we just found it really good. And on the other hand, it's filled in the clouds, so it's like it's in heaven and things like that.
We found this mural, and it's the restaurant Portugalia.
So here we see a robot in his suit with a cigar and a phone. He looks like robot James Bond.
So we found this as well, and it's very creepy, but it goes even further. And we can see how creepy monsters there are. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so we found like some kind of lady with an animal head with horns, and I'm not sure what it is.
This is my favorite one so far. We can see that the painting is dynamic and it's part of like mellow vibes.
So this is a girl, and everything is very like, I don't know, geometry-ish, like triangles and circles, etc.
Okay, as you can see, we see a guy who's like blowing wind or something, and it's all black. Maybe it's black wind, who knows.
This one is my favorite so far because it's so like realistic and it's very pretty. We found another robot in a suit, this one with a bit of smoke from, I don't know what that is. Yeah.
And here we see an octopus who's a sultan taking over the world.
This is a very weird looking face. It's creepy.
So I think here we see it's a Chinese boy who is meditating around the surface of the water, and we see rockets exploding in the middle of it.
This is a very colorful mural and with a lot of shapes and yeah.
Here we see a dynamic shape of fruits and snakes, and we can see that it covers in waves.
So there's a fly on the wall, on a very colorful wall. Oh my god. With a lot of colors. It's very pretty.
Hi, as you can see, there's a flower filled with smoke.
On this mural, we see a man in different colors and in different saturations.
So we can see there's a rooster, which is the emblem of Portugal.
So this mural is special because there are 4 different animals on it. That's a fish, this is a tiger, this is a cat, and this, according to my knowledge, is a dragon, I think.
Okay, so we can see in this mural there's a girl holding a type of cup, and in it a rocket is landing.
This is some type of abstract mural, and the word classic is written on it.
Okay, so we found this mural. It's really small, but as you can see, there's pretty clementines and flowers on it.
So over here, there's a secret hidden mural. It looks like a spray can, actually. It's so weird and special that we found 3 murals on one wall. This is the first one. It looks like paint splashes.
So as you can clearly see, we can see a dog and a type of bird on this mural.
This mural is really pretty. There's different type of colors in there. And there's a fly. which I think represents the word actually that means that wooden butterfly. So this mural is, I think, some kind of monster, yeah.
So as you can clearly see, there's women and strawberries on this mural.
And the fish over there is another mural, and it's just a random fish.
Congratulations, Secondary 5B. Since you found more murals, you are the winners of today's challenge. Congratulations. Make sure to stay tuned next week as we put the Secondary 5s through the toughest challenge of the entire season.
Can you draw where you see yourself in the future?
Yes.
That's perfect. Can you explain what you draw?
Yes, it's me graduating from university.
What can you do to help you achieve that goal?
I can work hard every day.
Thank you for watching SHTV. We hope you were artistically inspired by some of our creations. Before we leave, let's show you some other notable projects you haven't seen yet.